A prestigious dance program in New Jersey, been around for more than 30 years. The community-based program se llama Dance Power, and it's a partnership between the New Brunswick Department of Education and the American Repertory Ballet. The program teaches young children the fundamentals and the skills of dancing, and many of them are Latinos, so they probably have those skills already. More than 20,000 kids have benefited from the program and moved on to continue their high school education through a dance scholarship. That's how good it is, okay? Joining us this morning, Aymara Cabrera. She is the school director at the Princeton Ballet School, and two program alumni, hermanas, sisters Adriana and Leila Reyes. Un placer. Thank you guys for being here. 30 years this program's been around. As the director, share with me, what is the secret of the success?
Well, actually, 33 years.
Wow.
American Repertory Ballet, the Princeton Ballet School,
Yes.
started 65 years ago, and the program has been running for 33 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's a combination of the help with the Board of Education of New Brunswick and one of our greatest supporters, a neighbor, Johnson & Johnson, that has been very responsible with supporting the dance education in the public school system.
And what is the mission? What is the goal of the program?
The mission is to use dance as a tool for support dance education. Dance creates like a micro society for students that helps them to restore joy, coming from families that go through very significant traumas, and some of the families have very low income, and they really need help. Most of it is Hispanic community and African Americans, and I am very, very pleased on working on this program because it really offered an opportunity to develop and bring them out, to open up new windows, new chances of experimenting theater life.
How young are you starting?
We're starting since third grade.
Wow.
We actually go into the public schools and start the program there, teaching directly at the public schools.
Right.
From there, then after fourth grade, there's a selective program that they come to our locations and they have a full scholarship until they finish 12th grade.
My goodness.
To study ballet.
I want to get the girls involved.
Sure.
Adriana, why did you get involved? What's the attraction here?
Well, I know when I was like really little I started ballet, but then I stopped. And I did many sports. I went from soccer to softball. I did taekwondo.
Sure.
And in third grade I was involved in the Dance Power Scholarship, and I was actually one of the recipients of the scholarship. So I started taking classes at the New Brunswick Studio and Princeton Ballet. And it has exposed me to a new form of art, you know, not just painting and drawing. It's moving your body in different ways to express yourself. And I fell in love with it. It's like my passion now. It's like what I want to do when I'm older.
And Leila, did you just want to do what your sister was doing, or did you want to do it because you saw it as fun and exciting and different?
Well, every once in a while we have an observation class, and when I would go and see my sister, I would do the little foot movements that she would be doing and the teachers would watch.
Right.
And then I found it really exciting, and then when Dance Power came to my grade, then I was also one of the recipients, and then I was so excited to start.
Man, oh man. Do you think that this provides an opportunity to expose Latino students, many of them, all the students, to an area that perhaps they would not have been exposed to had the program not been around?
Absolutely. It's definitely why we fight so much. Our executive director, Julie Diana Hench, she has gone all the way to protect the program, to work really hard and to be able to expand it for our new location. It's a mission that we are accomplishing. When I hear my students saying that we want dance to be part of their passion for life.
Because if you came to me when I was young and you said, oh, we want you to do ballet, we want you to do dancing, I would have looked at you como era media loca, and it's like, I'm not going to do that. But for one reason or another, it seems like in your school, the students want to do it and want to get involved.
They want to do it, and they stay for the whole years. And not only girls, boys. We have a huge community of boys dancers that are so excited to have them in the school. It's amazing. I'm very, very happy to be able to provide this to our community.
I would argue that your success leads to continued success because you've been doing it so well for so long. So we'll talk about that when we come back. Sit tight, girls. We're not done. When we come back, more on the Dance Power program in New Brunswick Public Schools throughout Middlesex County. Been around for more than 30 years. Obviously, they're doing something right, and it provides provides unique opportunities for hundreds of low-income students. Welcome back to Tiempo, a prestigious dance company in New Jersey. It's been around for more than 30 years. The community-based program se llama Dance Power, and it's got a lot of power. It's a partnership between the New Brunswick Department of Education and the American Repertory Ballet, and the program teaches young kids the fundamentals and skills of dancing, and I would argue a lot more than that. More than 20,000 kids have benefited from the program and moved on to continue their high school education through a dance scholarship. Educating us this morning, Aymara Cabrera, she's the school director at the Princeton Ballet School, and two program alumni, sisters Adriana and Leila Reyes. And I should point out, you come from a dancing background yourself. Share with me. Dance has been a part of your life for a long time.
Oh, since very little. I was a principal with the Cuban National Ballet, and that's my background.
So this is your passion still living through you.
Absolutely. I dance through all of them now. All of them. It's not only my happiness.
Yes.
It's just like when I see them dancing, it's just like really my passion.
You know, I mentioned it there in the introduction, fundamentals of skills and dancing, but I would argue that this builds up much more in the students, a sense of self-esteem, a sense of character.
You're totally right. What dance, after the army, it comes dancing.
Okay.
So you have an art that is very inclusive. If you look at it, we have artes plásticas.
Sí.
So we have music incorporated into it. We have acting. We have literatura. We have history. It's just like, it's a very
broad. Yeah.
Very broad. That gives the young students an ability not even to use their language. They don't have to use the language. It's a body language that they start learning to use.
They can express themselves that way.
Makes them so powerful, and it just helps them for their self-esteem.
Adriana, did you have stage fright when you first started? I mean, you've been doing it now, what, 6 years?
Yes.
Okay. So, take me back when you started. Were you just scared as can be?
In the beginning, at the Dance Power performance when I was in 3rd grade, it was like literally the scariest thing I've ever done. But now being a part of the Nutcracker performances and dancing with the older company, it's brought all those nerves away. As soon as I get on stage, everything is fine.
And outside of dance, how does that experience help you?
I'm very well with public speaking now. I'm more outgoing. Before I was very shy, and dance has brought me out of my shell, like, completely. So.
Same thing for you. I mean, were you scared when you started, Leila?
A tiny bit, not as much, because I was already, like, used to, like, seeing everyone dancing and, like, my sister, and I was so excited to do it, like, with her and stuff. And then when I entered the Nutcracker, and you were a little bit nervous at first, then the company members, like, reassured you and danced with you, and then you had so much fun that you forgot.
What grade are you in, Leila?
I'm in 6th grade.
You're in 6th grade. So let me ask you what I asked her. What's the attraction for the young kids when you're in 2nd grade or 3rd grade about to get into the program?
When you're, like, allowed to watch the other kids, like, practice or something like that, and you see their smiles, and you see all their passion that goes into it, and they're watching the people before them, and the people watching before them. It just brings everyone so excited.
It's infectious, which means it spreads. Everyone wants to be a part of it. Do you find that to be true? That the kids watching love it so much that they say, I want to be a part of that.
Not only the kids. It's like if you go backstage in the company, everybody pretty much has been a dancer. Everybody in production, everybody on the administrative positions, everybody has been a dancer. So the joy is just like huge. Everybody knows what's happening.
Let's give credit where credit is due. Who provides the funding to make this program a reality?
Well, this program, it's funded by the New Brunswick Board of Education. And our neighbor Johnson & Johnson has been for many years a great supporter, and we're hoping that we can embrace our relationship.
And last thing, you're growing so well that you might need more room. So are you looking at a new facility?
We are going to be the place to be in New Brunswick.
Okay.
Representing dancing, and it's a new New Brunswick
facility. Okay.
Yes, it's
Performing Arts Center.
Performing Arts Center, and it's a beautiful location. I'm so happy that our community, our Hispanic community,
stepped up.
Our Latinas and minorities are going to be able to be there with us.
It's not just salsa y merengue. There's ballet, too.
There's a lot of ballet.
Muchísimas gracias. Thanks to you guys. Have a wonderful and blessed holiday season, okay?
Thank you.
Muchísimas gracias to you at home. Thank you for spending part of your Sunday with us. I'm Joe Torres. We will see you next time on Tiempo. Nos vemos.